The White House defended the deportation of a Salvadoran national despite acknowledging a clerical error in the process, stating the individual was a confirmed member and leader within the violent MS-13 gang, linked to human trafficking and foreign terrorist activity.
Just changing subjects for 1 second. The administration has expressed a complete confidence in how all the deportation flights to El Salvador were conducted. But now that the administration has conceded that there was an error of one Salvadoran national, will there be any reviews conducted? And does the president express any thoughts on the one error that was disclosed in court last night?
Well, first of all, the error that you are referring to was a clerical error. It was an administrative error. The administration maintains the position that this individual who was deported to El Salvador and will not be returning to our country was a member of the brutal and vicious MS-13 gang. That is fact number one. Fact number two, we also have credible intelligence proving that this individual was involved in human trafficking. And fact number three, this individual was a member, actually a leader of the brutal MS-13 gang, which this president has designated as a foreign terrorist organization. Fact number four is that foreign terrorists do not have legal protections in the United States of America anymore, and it is within the president's executive authority and power to deport these heinous individuals from American communities. It is a promise he campaigned on. It is a promise he is keeping, and every single person in this room should be grateful for that, considering especially MS-13 is very prevalent and prominent here in the District of Columbia, in Maryland, and in Virginia. And the president, the attorney general, everyone who has been involved in these operations is focused on eradicating these criminals and terrorists from our communities.
The vice president said he was a convicted member of MS-13. What evidence is there to back that up?
There's a lot of evidence, and the Department of Homeland Security and ICE have that evidence, and I saw it this morning.
In a tense exchange during a White House press briefing, Press Secretary Karoline Leavitt responded to questions about a deportation flight to El Salvador that involved an administrative mistake. The error that you are referring to was a clerical error. It was an administrative error, Leavitt said. She maintained that the individual in question would not return to the United States and that credible intelligence from the Department of Homeland Security and ICE confirmed his status as a high-ranking MS-13 member involved in human trafficking. Leavitt laid out 4 points defending the deportation. First, the deportee's confirmed gang affiliation. Second, intelligence linking him to trafficking crimes. Third, his leadership role in a group designated as a foreign terrorist organization. And fourth, the president's executive authority to deport individuals who threaten national security. Foreign terrorists do not have legal protections in the United States of America anymore, Leavitt emphasized. It is a promise he campaigned on. It is a promise he is keeping. Pressed on the source of the evidence, Leavitt said, "There's a lot of evidence and the Department of Homeland Security and ICE have that evidence, and I saw it this morning." Media coverage of the exchange focused on Leavitt's firm rejection of the error as significant and her framing of the issue as one of public safety, particularly for residents in the District of Columbia, Maryland, and Virginia, areas she said are targeted by MS-13. Outlets noted her portrayal of the press's questions as attempts to shift focus from the deportee's criminality to administrative minutiae, suggesting an effort to undermine the administration's immigration policy achievements.